Welcome back to Wealthy Business, the place where finance meets global trends and personal growth. Today's story is as big as it gets. We're talking about a trade and transport crisis that could impact hundreds of billions in global commerce, the Panama Canal. This narrow stretch of water, a modern engineering marvel, has long been the heartbeat of global shipping. But now it's caught in the crosshairs of climate change and geopolitical conflict.
Check one, check two.
Let's start with the basics. The Panama Canal is one of the most important trade routes in the world. Around 40% of U.S. container traffic flows through it, amounting to an estimated $270 billion in cargo every year. It's a lifeline not just for the U.S. economy, but for the entire world, and in the last few years it's been under siege. First came the weather. Severe drought, worsened by the El Niño weather phenomenon, has led to dangerously low water levels. Since the canal uses vast amounts of fresh water to operate its locks, low rainfall literally means fewer ships can pass through. That already spells delays and reduced revenue. And just when things couldn't get worse, along comes Trump's Trade War 2.0. President Donald Trump's recent decision to impose tariffs of up to 145% on Chinese goods is shaking the entire shipping world. Goods from China, which make up a huge portion of what flows through the canal, are suddenly far more expensive to import. The result? A stunning 300% surge in blank sailings, in other words, canceled cargo ships, from China to the United States since the announcement of tariffs on April 2nd. Why? Because fewer orders mean fewer containers. Fewer containers mean fewer ships, and fewer ships mean a lot less business for the Panama Canal. To give you some numbers, between Asia and the United States East Coast, over 260,000 TEUs, that's 20-foot equivalent units in capacity, have been blanked in just 6 weeks. That's a huge blow for a waterway whose entire business model is based on volume. Boris Moreno, VP of Operations for the Panama Canal Authority, put it bluntly, close to 75% of our cargo goes to or from the United States. Any recession, any slowdown will hit us hard. Boris Moreno, VP of Operations for the Panama Canal Authority, put it bluntly, close to 75% of our cargo goes to or from the United States. Any recession, any slowdown will hit us hard. But the situation isn't just economic, it's also geopolitical. Trump has accused China of taking control of key ports around the canal, and even hinted at reasserting U.S. control over the region. He claims Panama is charging excessive rates and favoring China. The response from Panama and China has been affirmed not true. Ricord Vasquez, the administrator of the Panama Canal Authority, recently responded by saying, "We are open to the world. The neutrality treaty guarantees that. And no, the canal is not controlled by China." But Washington is watching closely. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio and Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth have both visited Panama in recent months, and a U.S.-led investment group backed by none other than BlackRock is reportedly trying to acquire key ports along the canal to limit Chinese influence. So what does all this mean for the global economy? It means uncertainty. It means longer shipping times, higher costs, and it means potential disruption to everything from electronics to food, anything that comes from China to the U.S. And for Panama, it's a double-edged sword. On one hand, climate change is reducing capacity. On the other, political drama is threatening its role as a neutral trade hub. And while the canal has seen revenue rise to $3.38 billion in 2024 thanks to rerouted global shipping during the pandemic, these new pressures could reverse that growth. The bottom line, the Panama Canal is at a crossroads, literally and figuratively. Climate change, geopolitics, trade wars. The world is watching, and what happens here could reshape global trade for decades to come. Let us know what you think in the comments. Is the Panama Canal the next major fault line in the global economy? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more insights from Wealthy Business. where we decode the world of finance, economics, and the decisions shaping our future. Until next time, stay smart, stay wealthy.